everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Napoleon Total War in our Egypt campaign. This is a members focused playlist. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy it. In the last episode, we had a grand old time, and I don't expect today to be any different. What we do have here is Muad'Din Bakhassab. Anyways, we have someone who is coming to attack the city. We do not have but one unit of militia in there. However, we have our full army in reserves. Now, one of the things to remember is that we only get one unit at a time coming into this. It's going to be a little bit hairy, and hopefully they kind of take their time so that we can really be efficient. But we have a lot of Mamelukes, which means hopefully our line infantry are the first to come out. I don't know if like order is determined at all here. Let's give it a go. I don't know why it would be, but you know what? Just for kicks and giggles, we're gonna throw these boyos into the front lines, and then we'll see what happens from there. It'd be really cool if that's how it operated. I don't know if it does. I don't know what makes me want to say this, but we're just gonna do that anyways. And then that way we'll be able to repel the cav, and then the peasant militia will just get wrecked. Hopefully that's the case. Let's dive right on in. All right, pretty cut and dry. We have our singular unit over here of militia. Let's get him, I don't know, just like right here, up on a hill. Hopefully he will survive. Let's start the battle. All right, so we have our reinforcements, which should be right behind us. Is that how it works? Holy cow, if that is how it works, that is freaking fantastic. Let's go ahead and I think we still want to keep him up there. But yes, that does, okay. Not gonna lie, that I had no idea that that was how it actually did work. So what we're gonna do is we are going to have him move and move quickly. We are going to get set up here, and we're gonna get set up quickly with these guys as well. We're gonna get them to run fast, and then the hope is that we can get a lot of people set up before they start moving. These guys, they're moving them up very, very slowly, which is the best solution for myself. Gives us plenty of time to get things set up and ready for an attack incoming. And then what we're going to do is we are going to get our infantry into some square formations to counter that left. And then we will use the rest of our infantry and other things to counter their right. And actually they do have a cav on both sides, so we'll have to square formation it up on both sides. We're going to go ahead and set up square formation just so that we are full and ready. Unfortunately, we're bringing out more militia. Lots of militia. We're actually going to push over here. And we're going to go ahead and drop a second line here just for the time being, since these are just militia. We don't want them in there because we need some square formations. Sweet, we have another set of line infantry here, so we're going to have them run, get in square formation. We'll have two sides of square formations, which is great. And then between the two regiments coming in here, we're actually going to move these guys here. Very quickly would be the best solution. We're going to put our militia right in here. I need to be able to get these guys into square formation very quickly. Square formation there, awesome. And so we're gonna have our cav. There we go. That's gonna hurt just a little bit because we are not prepared. But regardless, we got the square formation off. These first regiment of foot are going to attack them, and we'll be well and good. Same will happen over here now that we have all of those boyos out. And now we have all of our cav as well, so we're gonna be able to rock that. Put these guys right in the middle. They're not gonna be able to do anything. Fantastic. We're going to crowd our back line a little bit. There we go. Yep, they don't stand a chance. There we go. Those rebels. Rebel scum. And then, great. Our flanks are completely and totally secured as we prepare to move other people in. Now, we do have our first artillery moving in, so we're going to have to make room for them.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Yes, I understand. I understand fully. And we're going to slap this dude right here in hopes that we can really get some good shots off. And from the looks of it, we may need to go right here as well. These guys don't stand a chance. Sweet, that flank's already gone. So what we're going to do is we are going to move these guys up here, and we're going to move them on that flank there. Now, we do have a unit of camels, and we do also have all of our other calves, so we're going to move those guys over there and hope that they can move a little bit quicker so we can take on that artillery before they get that unfurled. The cav flanks are completely done with, and so what we are going to do, we are going to push. We're going to push our line infantry over here. And then I'm actually going to get my militia to come in here very quickly. We are going to push these guys a little hard today. It looks like we only have 2 regiments of artillery, which is all right. Move our militia back. And then we're going to get our cab to start flanking, because we really need to work on them. We're going to keep our boyos back here. Maybe as like a quick little bridge gap right here. All right, so their artillery are starting to fire. That's not a problem at all. I don't think they have any more. Okay, they do have some Mamelukes left, but not very many. And I think they do have to come and attack me. I think that's how this works today. Our general staff is going to chill here in the back, but we are definitely going to just come in and wreck their day on this front. Very nice. This is actually going very well so far. Sweet. We are going to squeeze these guys a little bit tighter. And we are going to unlimber. We're going to wait for these guys to get into the mix. They're going to break off a significant portion of their army. I don't know why. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'll take it. And we are also going to unlimber. And let's go ahead and get into here. Just to be able to take out that last little one of those regiments of artillery. And then we will quickly move on. Get out of there. And now we have our artillery that's going to start working on them pretty hardly. There we go. Our 2 units of line regiments are also now starting to do some work. And we'll start reassessing based on everything that we're seeing. Let's go ahead and start working on those peasant levies. Let's go ahead and start working on those Mamelukes. We're going to get those 9-pounders. There we go. We can start working on them pretty heartily as well. We're going to move... No. We're going to move these guys back. That artillery is gone as well. Although it appears that we have shot each other to death. Well done, lads. Super well done. The friendly fire in this game is the most bonkers that I've seen. Oh, sweet heavenly mercy. Can you guys just, like, quit pestering my camels? It is extremely rude. Alright, and it looks like we're going to have to start pushing our men over here very quickly. Enemy general has been killed. That is fantastic for us. That's really going to hurt their morale. They should start pretty much routing instantly from here on out. Let's go ahead and move these guys back. And I'm going to use this opportunity to turn the fire off. Peasant levy are routing all over the place. Fantastic. Go ahead and focus on these guys. These are the only guys left. We're going to start getting our general staff in here. Give them a little bit of a free experience. There we go. All right, pretty easy battle. Oh, we do have these guys. What the crap? They've just been pot-shotting me the whole time. Okay, we're going to limber you up. Or unlimber you. Limber you? Yes, limber you. And then we're going to have each one of you go after a different person. And we're just going to mop up. We're going to mop up the mobs. And it's going to be a very good day. Alright, I'll see you back on the campaign map in just a minute. And those levies think that they're actually going to stay in formation and stuff. It's pretty humorous. There we go. Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, overall not too bad. We did lose a handful of men to friendly fire. However, we only lost 100 total, which isn't very bad at all, considering that they lost 1,200. That's a really good day. We do have a rebellion in the Fayum Oasis because, well, I was going to abandon it, but I chose not to, so now we have to fight that. These daggum rebels, man. They're a pain in the butt. Now, we do have a bunch of these guys. I'm going to fight this battle, but you're not going to see it. Because there's no need. There are not a lot of them left, so I think it'll all be good. But anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, pretty cut and dry. Not too shabby. We'll be able to recover well enough there. So, no issues at all. We do have a little bit of pocket change as well. Our army here is doing well. Are we doing much? Not really. I'm trying to figure out kind of our next move. A clearance would be great, but I don't know that I'm quite ready for it. And instead, I think I'd rather prefer to just dump my whole army minus, what, like a couple of militia? Do we have more than one militia? I don't know that we do. We could go, like, right here and go and attack them. Now, that actually wouldn't make them too bad. Oh, wow, they're going to go ahead and attack me? Oh, shoot, no. That's, oh, you daggum dingleberries. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's go ahead and go here. Yeah, they're not going to attack me now, are they? That's what I thought. Okay, but what we can do here for the time being... how do I get into these? We're going to exempt these boyos from taxes. That's not going to help an entire amount, but it will help. We can do the same thing here. Even though technically, I guess they pay 190. That's actually pretty good. We'll exempt them for now. It kind of keeps them under charge. We don't have a lot of room left there, but we're going to go ahead and fight this one too. Daggum Rebels, that's going to be the exact same setup as well. With we don't have as many cav regiments, which is an issue, but we do have exclusively regiment of foot, which is going to help us with our cav formations over here, and we'll be able to take on those peasant levies as normal. All right, some very interesting terrain in this one. We're not going to really be able to utilize our artillery, unfortunately. We may be able to use it on this flank, and maybe that's what we'll do. And we'll use one over here on this flank. But outside of that, we're not really going to be able to utilize it well, which is unfortunate, but okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just a very heavy inconvenience. That's all. That's all. All right, well, we do note that we have Mamelukes on that side, and we have several Mamelukes over on that side. So let's go ahead and get 3 of our regiments over here. And we're going to go ahead and get in square formation. We're going to have 3 regiments over on this side, all in square formation. And then we're also going to drop, I guess we're going to drop our entire center here, which could also be in square formation. Okay, that's not too shabby of a deal. We're going to go ahead and group our men up in no logical order outside of right to left. And everyone's unlimbered. Let's go ahead and start the battle. These little boyos right here, hold the line, stay with me, okay? It's going to be a little bit terrifying, but we'll be good. A solid first volley as well. Whew. We're able to dodge a couple of cannons there. The same here. Whew. That's some nasty stuff, but we actually kind of have, as much of a disadvantage as it is for me, it's even more for them, so that really works well. And we got our typical AI stupidity going on. Super fantastic. All right, we're going to bring these guys out of square formation now that a majority of the cav are gone. Any of the other cav that will come will simply be, you know, kind of pushed aside. We are going to push up. I'm actually going to drop this boyo back because we're going to switch to canister shot. We're going to do canister shot with these guys as well. We're going to keep regular shot, and then we are just going to... Nope. I'm going to grab all of these. Hello, hi. There we go. In the hopes that maybe we can get some really good shots off. With our canister shot, that's really going to make them run and hide in terror and fear. That's the hope anyways. Do I have Mamelukes? I still have Mamelukes out here, so we don't want to bring Napoleon into the mix. Not yet anyways. And then, yeah, these guys just can't handle it. They can't handle a solid French charge, which is understandable. It is absolutely terrifying. And then let's go ahead and drop these guys into square formation. They're the smallest of the bunch. We're going to hold the line, stay with me. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really take them out. But what we can still do is we can still bring up the regiments and make them work that way. There we go. Square formation worked very well. Let's go ahead and square formation it up here. They're not going to survive the night, which is fine. Let's go ahead and toggle round shot for both of these guys, because we are no longer in that range of any other mannerism. We're going to bring these guys over to here. Pretty solid battle. No real opposition. Some damage for sure, but that's going to be normal. This is going to hurt a little bit because I wasn't prepared for that. I totally forgot that they had these guys. But that's okay. They're trying to come after Napoleon. Please, Napoleon, run away for the time being.
Glorious victory,
there we go. Brilliant. I love it. Those guys are dead. Those guys are running. We're going to go ahead and pursue them as well. The cav are running too. Let's go ahead and bring up that. So a very solid victory. Hopefully not too many men lost. That is the very big hope. And we've gotten rid of some rebels as well. Not going to complain. Let's get Napoleon over here to start taking out those artillery. We have taken some pretty big hits overall. But I think in the grand scheme of things, it's going to work out fine. Overall, not too bad. Typical amount of friendly fire overall. We still need to fight this again. Once again, oh, I guess I can't even fight it. Okie dokie. Now we do have a rebellion. Oh, well, that was already happened, though. I didn't hit end turn. How peculiar. That's all well and good. It's not too shabby of a start for our first turn. We still have a lot of things that we have to do in order to get things rolling well. But what I think we're going to work on over here. Sweet, we do have Fusiliers of the line. What do we have in terms of an army? I'm going to start bringing these guys over here so we can start working on them. And then in terms of recruitment, we only have militia that can go there. And we have no one here. Let's go and hire a couple of militia units so that way we can rock and roll it. A members club. I don't think we have to worry about a members club. At this point, we do kind of still need to be somewhat conservative of our money. Because I think in the next turn, we're actually going to be going bankrupt. We'll have to see. All right, workers are on strike. And unfortunately, these guys took the city completely replenished, which is extremely frustrating. In several ways. I'm very irked that I wasn't able to get those guys in the way that I wanted them to. And look at what we have here. We have a massive naval, British naval fleet. So it's kind of really good that we moved when we did. But now, unfortunately, I just don't think these guys are going to attack, which is great. But it still makes me nervous. I don't want to move because we may get attacked. So what we're going to do, we are definitely going to attack this here. I really don't want to. And in fact, no, in 2 turns, they'll move away. And then we have our camel warriors here trying to cause a lot of havoc, which I totally respect. But it does cause a bit of an issue. So I don't think they are going to go anywhere. If they do, there's a lot. There's too much here to try and do all at once. That is for 100% certain. We're going to have to try and destroy this. I can't defeat it with my meager little fleet. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting turn of events. We lost a region. I'm really tempted just to abandon this whole place. Because it's just not worth it. Now we'll automatically make those guys surrender, but now what we have here is a rather experienced troop of British soldiers. I mean, they are just oof. I'll just leave it at that. So what we're gonna do is let's take a look at their stats real quick. So what I'm more concerned about is their morale, but also let's see. So 80 is their range, 56, 10, 12, 8. Holy crap, yeah, they just kind of destroy my regiment of foot. Even my Fusiliers, they just really, oh my word. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're definitely going to try and support as best that we can with what makes sense. I wish you could just burn crap to the ground, is what I wish. Which, I mean, we have done in the past, but I think even more so. I think we just leave this area alone and we focus up here north. As unfortunate as that is, because we do have subduing the Bedouin, which gives us a good amount of stuff. It's just not worth it. We are running, we're not running low on turns. I feel so pressed for time that I feel like it's making me do things I don't want to do. All right, so we do have 2,800 men, almost 2,900 to their 22. However, it's giving us a significant disadvantage. We're going to try and do this the best that we can. We're going to allow our 6-pounders to really do the Lord's work, and hopefully our infantry can counter the dragoons that are here, because Lord Almighty, We really, really need it. All right, so unfortunately, they actually have the city that I can't get to. What we need to do is obviously we're going to wait for our people, right? But I do think we're going to have to spread these guys out quite a bit in order to make them work the most effective. Now, what that means overall, I really, really don't know. I don't know how hard pressed they're going to push. So we're going to kind of keep it close. We're going to keep it secret. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to keep our lads back here on the line. And then, thankfully, I don't even think we have any militia. We do have militia. We actually have a lot of militia. Son of a frickin' biscuit. Of course we do. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to place our militia in between our cannons right here and just frickin' hope for the best. Yeah, we actually have quite a few militia. Dadgummit. Well, thankfully, reinforcements will come in as well. But then, my thinking is that we get our boyos over here to be in square formation. And then we're able to push our boyos over here on square formation. Did I press anything weird? Usually I do. With these guys in reserve. And these militia in reserve on the middle line. Now, again, we're going to get reinforcements. That is very obvious. But it's just a matter of what's going to actually happen in the interim. Alright. And we also have no guarantee for reinforcements either. Which is another reason why I kind of want to hang tight and hang... Oh, my word. They have a really big advantage to overwhelm us. So we're gonna push these guys on the back line to kind of help prevent some flanking. We could actually move our guys over here as well, which I think will really, really help. We're going to get them there. All right, so please just waste your dragoons on me. If you waste your dragoons on me, we're solid. What I need you guys to focus on are these regiment of foot. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, we should at least be decent in that area, but I mean, look at that. They're even taking, they're tanking my formation, and they're actually doing really freaking good. Let's get back here. Son of a biscuit. Let's move our boyos over here. We have dragoons, as you can see, they're starting to try and flank. And then I can only hope that, oh, dadgummit. Okay, well, we're not going to waste shots there. We're going to let them come over that ridge line and do their dirty work then. Where are their cav? They are over there. Sweet. Okay, so our flank over here is actually secured. We're going to push there. Actually, we're going to bring our dragoons, our chasseurs au cheval, and do the Lord's work there. We're going to let those guys come into range. We're going to start switching. We're going to give them a couple more volleys if they can get it off in time. Actually, we're just going to switch. Don't know where these guys are going or what they're doing at all. Don't know where my reinforcements are either. And that's very, very concerning. I really desperately need those reinforcements, or we are screwed, to put it lightly. Here we go. They're making their move now. Let's go ahead and push over this way. All right. I don't know that we can take these guys, like, at all. So, yeah, we are good, Lord Almighty. And they have more dragoons. Come on, lads. You gotta hold. Like, you just have to. Show the Brits what for. You just gotta show them up. You gotta show them up right now. There we go. That's good. That's very nice, actually. What we don't want is we don't want them. That's fine. You know what? Take those guys on. There we go. Oh, they're just gonna come in, aren't they? They're just gonna counter. Move over here. Yeah, they're just gonna bum rush me because they have significantly higher everything than I do in that regard. But if we can take out the general, or their cav rather, then we'll be really, really good. This is actually really nice right here. We're actually doing a really good job on countering them. But we're gonna go ahead and go boom. We're gonna have these guys turn around. Yeah, I know they're running. I don't doubt it one single bit. Oh, we don't have reinforcements because we have a full army. That's why. Because this is before the age of plus 20 units or whatever. Go ahead and go in here. You're just going to cause more damage. There we go. So we have to have guys retreat before more can come in. Which is absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It may not even freaking matter. We may just not be able to do anything anyways. We're going to unlimber. Or limber up, rather. I am going to throw my men into there, and we are going to... No, oh my word. Are you ready to go? Let's go right here. Alright, let's pull our boyos back. Good lord, that's a lot of people. But if we can hurry, we can actually side shot all of these infantry. Alright, we got a guy dead over here, that's okay.
Our men are running, sir.
If you could go faster, that would be great. Survive as long as you can. There we go. And then just target these guys. Militia, you're just going to be wrecked. Unfortunately, this means we lose like an entire army, which really, really sucks. I spent a long time with these guys, and there are our reinforcements, unfortunately, coming in. On a completely different side of the map as well. But what I need you guys to do is I need you guys to buck it up, and I need you to fire just like that. Thank you. Oh my word. Oh, this is just terrible. Yep, our entire army just got wiped, and they're just like, yeah, that stings a little bit, but like, we're okay. Yeah, they're doing significantly better than we are. Holy mother of everything holy. This is real bad. We're gonna post up. Oh, I get that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, unfortunately, because of the way the game works, I don't know. This is kind of a deal breaker for me. Being able to, like, the whole reason that I support is to be able to actually get support in. And if I can't get support because we can't put more than 20 units on a battlefield at one time, that's a big deal. That's a very big deal for me, actually. So, I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to think about, because that really, really puts a damper on how I approach this game. We need to get our artillery set up. All right, now they're going to turn towards me. We also have no generals, which means that our morale is kind of crappy. As you can see there. We're going to get a regiment over here, and as soon as these guys come in and can be used, they're going to go there as well. We're going to move quickly. Move quickly here as well. They can't really see anything at the moment. Good. They have so much. If we lose this army, I think I'm just going to be done. I have really no desire to try and rebuild. I don't know. I'm a little conflicted because this is a really, really tough concept to have to suddenly deal with. Hello? Hi? Can you move over here? Of just like an inability to be able to do anything. Oh, and of course you're going to run across my daggum cannon, so I can't fire right away. But yeah, this is like a really big crapper on my day. Not being able to bring in more than 20 units just freaking suck. Okay, so you're basically just... Oh, there you go. Yeah, you just routed. Alright, where's their general? Their general's way over there. Sweet. Don't waste any more ammo on him. Come on, lads. You can fight the Brits. Yeah, I guess one of my mistakes was not pillaging everything. I wonder if that has a lot to do with it or not. I'm wondering if I had pillaged, would I have been able to bring up more units faster? Would that have been the better thing to do? Lots of stuff to try and consider here. Work on these guys. There we go. That's not too shabby. Unfortunately, I cannot get to their general staff, so it's not going to do a lot of good there. But hopefully these troops should be just completely exhausted, whereas I'm active and fresh. And that should be the main difference here. Let's actually kind of focus one on each version here. And we're going to push into this. I'm going to make that general staff sweat. And again, cav units, they aren't really working super effectively. You are exhausted, good sir. You can go straight to hell. That worked very, very well. Straight to hell with you, please, and thank you. In fact, now I'm just going to go chase after your your routing boyos. There we are. All right, well, it only took 1.5 armies. But we have done it. That is just, like, I'm so glad that Total War has changed up their strategy to allow more than 20 units, because no, we're definitely running them down. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They will not survive. However, you will kill yourselves. I think we could probably run them down for a little bit. There we go, boyos. Well done. Stick it to them. Good lord, though. That was a very disgusting battle. So that was disgusting. That was very disgusting. They killed 1,500 troops. We still have quite a few left, and that's, like, very, very thankful that we do. These guys will recover, but it's like, holy lord almighty on a bucket. Oh, we have the audio bug. There we go. And what we can do is I can bring these guys all the way out here. We should be able to just auto-resolve. I don't even care. Okay, the British forces are dead. Unfortunately, we just can't, we can't quite recover from that super well at all. We did lose those 2 parts. These guys will, they will surrender. In which case, I'll be able to take the city, I'm going to pillage it, and we're just going to be done with this section. I think we're going to have to keep a really good station in Cairo, but outside of that, it's just not worth the investment down here. Alright, yeah, it's not even worth looting this place anymore. Like, it's just really bad. We auto-resolved, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I'm so tired of fighting these same exact battles, which is another reason why we'll fight this one, but, like, we'll talk about it afterwards. Alright, are we evenly spaced out? We're not evenly spaced out. Let's go ahead and evenly space out. There we are. And then there are no cav units in this except for 1 unit of General's Bodyguard. Actually, they do have some Mamluks over on that side. No worries at all. We're going to post up. We're going to get some guys over on this side. We're going to post up, group up, and then everyone else in between will work hunky-dory. Brilliant. All right. Super easy, super simple battle. Let's get right to it. Oh, I did not deploy these guys. Feel like a goofball. Now we can properly go. All right, everything's pretty much going according to plan. No issues here. Outside of a guy who's potentially getting wrecked by his own troops. We're going to do a canister shot. Work on these ridiculously easily manipulated boyos. There we go. Let's go ahead and focus on the closest guy. Quit focusing on people half a map away. Same here, guys. Like, what the heck's going on? Like, focus on the people right in front of you, please. Go ahead and drop a little morale boost. Oh, I'm sure he is. But I'm also sure that he's fine. There we go. Just start wrecking on him. We'll make do. No worries here. There's not much else I can do. I can't do any, like, maneuvering or anything, which is one of the potential issues that I'm going to talk about after this battle. But yeah, this is it. Oh, he is actually losing people. Or at least his morale's going down. There we go. Across the board, we're just kind of exchanging fire. That's what we're doing. Yep, a glorious victory. Of just me chilling here, shooting and firing. Yep. That's what it is. This is what it be. Yep. Yep. Can you fire on those guys? Cool. Fire after them. Please route faster. Nice. Please route. Please route. Please route. In the name of everything holy. There we go. Focus on those guys. You're not routing yet. Why isn't everyone routed? Round shot all the way. Seriously though, like, you're dead. Just be dead, please. So you can be dead faster. Oh my word. And of course you're just gonna walk. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Thank you. Brilliant. Lost a ton of soldiers. That's all well and good. Super cool. Awesome. I love it. All right. Let's go ahead. What do they have left here? I don't know. Let's get these guys. There we go. Super fantastic. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the end of the episode, but there's a big but here. And I'm going to lay out what that but means. I am not going to lie. I am bored out of my gourd with this game. Now, I don't know if it's the campaign. It very well could be. The fact that we just have all these guys that are just pestering us and not doing anything. Like, I can't make any useful gains. I haven't in 3 hours of gameplay. Actually, 4 hours of gameplay. But for right now, what I am experiencing is a nostalgia for older Total War games that is not being satiated by myself. Every single battle is exactly the same. And I know that's been indicative of Total War, especially historical Total War, for a good long while. But there are some major things in these older titles, like Napoleon. For instance, we probably could have done significantly better against the British had I been able to bring in more than 20 units. The gunpowder era is a fantastic era, but the current format that Napoleon resides in is very stale for me. Now, again, it's not for some people. Some people love this game, and I love it. It's fun. But in terms of a Let's Play, it's exactly the same. I feel like every single battle is played out in the exact same format with a little bit of extra help if I have some cav, for instance. But there are essentially 3 units here. We have our artillery, our infantry, and our cav. And that's just not doing it for me. It's just boring as all get out. I'm very frustrated. And so I think I might give it one more turn. And then we'll see where it goes from there. So what we're going to do in the next episode, I'm going to try and recover, because we did just have this stupidly massive battle. In which case we have a slow replenishment, which means it's not going to go quickly at all. And then we have this big old place here, and who knows what else beyond it. So we'll give it a chance. I'll give it another episode. And we'll see where it goes from there. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun in any way, shape, or form. Our funds are low. There's not a lot that I can do. Guess I could go and just like chill on the coastline and see what else there is. But the current format of the game is just not doing for me. But anyways, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, admittedly, by the time this gets out to the public, I'll have already made my decision. So you'll be wondering, and you'll get your answer, because there won't be any more episodes. Or maybe there are, who knows. But thank you so much for supporting me anyways. If we do in the Napoleon Total War series, we'll jump into another member only, or at least a member focused for a heavy time. So, anyways, thank you so much for your support. If you do enjoy the video, or you understand, or anything, you just want to support the channel, do so by giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below. Thank you so much to all my supporters. You guys are amazing. I'm doing this for you, and I want to make sure that I'm enjoying it so that you enjoy your investment in me. This is Havoc. I'll see you in the next one.